Welcome back to Afternoon Live. Today is National Teachers Day, and while we should be celebrating educators all year long, now is a great time to show your appreciation as the end of the school year approaches. Here with ways to show your support, we welcome back educator and family coach Amy Williams. It's great to see you.
Thank you. You too. Thank you for having me on to talk about this.
This is a great one.
Happy to amplify the voices of all of my teacher friends.
Of course. Well, in this time of year, can get a little sticky. We're post spring break. The kids are excited about warm weather, but there's a little ways to go before the middle of June when we're really done with it.
Yes, and everybody is counting down to that last day and ramping up, and have I covered all the curriculum? Are they ready for the next grade level? You know, all of the last minute things that come into the mind of teachers can just grow and grow and grow. So it's a perfect time to let them know, I see it, I appreciate it, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about some things that can actually be helpful this time of year specifically. Things like just showing your respect and support, and what ways we can do that.
Right, for sure. We all want to know that the work that we do has impact, educators included. So what better way we can do as the adults, the important adults in the lives of our children, is to let our teachers know. Like, write them a note that you really mean. It doesn't have to be long or eloquent, or they're not going to grade your spelling or grammar. Most of them won't.
Yeah.
But to let them know specifically what impact they've had on your child, and by extension on the child's family.
Yeah, something so simple, right?
Right. Thank you for teaching my child how to blow their nose.
Oh, I love that.
Or for teaching my child that they can do it, that they have tenacity, and that they can be inspired and not give up. That kind of so many ways.
What about time and help in terms of volunteering, and how can you do that when you feel like, I'm not one of those parents who can volunteer during the day? How else can I show support?
Well, if you can, find out from your teacher if that's what they want, because it may be that, thanks, but I got this.
Yeah.
Right? So don't get your feelings hurt if you ask to volunteer and they say, thank you, but I got it.
Yeah.
Respect that. So being respectful of their time and asking, what can I do to support? What does support look like is a really great question to ask your teachers.
Sure.
And then do what you can, and delegate what you can't.
Sure.
Right? Are there other people in your neighborhood that could donate books, or that could donate supplies, or that could come in as a guest? Each of us have a vast network of people. So if we can't do it ourselves, we know somebody who might be able to do that too.
Yeah, who loves our kiddos and loves the teachers that take care of them.
Yes.
That makes a lot of sense. Well, and speaking of, you kind of mentioned supplies, that a lot of teachers are paying for stuff out of their own pockets.
Right, and it's at the end of the school year, and teachers are tired of giving the store another $100 for Kleenex and markers, and often schools don't have those resources available. So, and teachers need tissues and sanitizing wipes and flare pens, and the number of children who leave the cap off of glue sticks.
Oh my gosh.
Or who leave the caps off of the markers.
Sure.
It's just, or pencils go home in pockets. It just happens. It happens.
All those
So
things.
you got to replace them.
What about something nice just for them, a gift card where they can enjoy that me time?
Right. I had a teacher who told me, because I was asking my friends, and I said, I don't know, like a gift card to a restaurant or something. She said, just like a Visa card, and if you want to pool that with other people, because it might be that you can only give $5, and you can pool with other people, or here's a Visa card with $5 on it. Help yourself.
There you go.
Do what you want.
A nice tea or a latte or whatever floats your boat.
Whatever they choose.
Yeah, it is. The gesture does mean a lot.
Right.
What about the things that they don't really want? We got to talk about that too.
I know, and I might hurt some of your viewers' feelings, and I don't mean to. And if you've already bought this, you could take it back. But coffee cups.
So many.
We're just done. Thank you.
Yes.
But I have so many, and some, just like at your house, you might want all of your coffee cups to match so that they'll fit in your cupboard.
Yes.
So, and decor for the classroom or for their home, that's highly personal.
Yeah.
And often teachers curate their classrooms so there's an intention to every single thing that's in the classroom. So if you give them a plaque that says live, laugh, love,
Sure.
it might not fit into their vibe, and they'll say thank you, but
Then what?
And then what do they do with it?
Exactly.
Are they obligated to put it up? They might feel like they ought to because, you know, tricky.
Now, here's something tricky. If you've maybe had a tough moment, an interaction between you and the teacher this year, and you feel like maybe you should apologize for something.
Yeah, and that takes a lot of courage and a lot of vulnerability. You know, thanks Brene Brown for helping us know that we can be courageous and vulnerable at the same time. But if you think there might have been something weird that that's happened, just say it before the end of the school year.
Yeah.
Right? And you know, thank you for my patience while I was trying to manage my temper or while I was frustrated reading my child's IEP and didn't quite understand it. You know, thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. And if there's an apology that's really necessary, just extend it.
Yeah, just go for it.
Yeah.
Better than not doing it at all.
100%.
And quickly, just across the board, being an advocate for your kids' educators and all their support systems.
Here's one idea that I would love for everybody to do is to write a letter either to your teacher's boss, the school principal, or even to the school board, or better yet, show up at a school board meeting, take some time and say, hey, I want to highlight my teacher, my child's teacher, first grade, second grade, preschool, whatever, and give a story on the impact that their work has had on your child and the family. Yeah, that speaks volumes. So if you're going to send an email to the principal, just CC the teacher so they know that you're doing that.
There you go.
Yeah, it's
great
really
idea.
helpful.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
always
you're
so
welcome.
nice to see you. Great ideas. Okay, we'll have these tips and more about Amy on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.